Okay, so good day, everyone. So as earlier we told you guys that we'll be releasing videos concerning our Beecap Sellers platform. So we've just released the first one, which you guys have watched. So we are releasing the second one. So what I just want to tell you is that this training Beecap Sellers platform video is going to be in many different parts. Why? Because our platform will be receiving updates, changes frequently. So there will always be video that will always be made to be able to help you guys see how to be able to use those updates, those changes in our platform to be able to do what? Submit your product and sell your product. So normally we're going to be addressing three parts actually. So the first one I'm going to advertise is the platform itself. So I know all of you guys have been waiting for this platform to be ready. I know it has caused some of you sef to even be showing sadness, some of you sef don even dey show anger say which time platform? I don wait for platform since I never see platform. I'm even seeing guys in the group sef leaving. So I will not say it's actually our fault, which I apologize for. And I also say that there also have been challenges that have been preventing us from being able to setting up this platform. The main reason was that before we set up this Beecap Sellers platform, we are actually having a website that helps people to be that we are selling out online courses from. We are having a website. So before we now actually say, okay, let us set a digital online store in Nigeria, because we never see any best online store in Nigeria yet. So we say, okay, let us set one that dreams our dreams, one that is going to be one of the best when it comes to digital, all these logos, all these how they call it, all these icons, all this stuff. Let's set it. So when we set this online store up, actually it was for us. We are the one uploading the product, we are the one selling the product. But notice some people came to know about this Beecap and asked us whether they can join, they can start selling on it, and we agreed. So as the influx of these people were getting much, now said, okay, let us set up a platform for these guys so that we'll just be handling social stuff. So which we now agreed. But one problem is the team where we put, they are very, very small. So they have been struggling to be able to set this up. I know it's just a new agenda. Our Beecap online study didn't even start early. It just started around December. It's just some months old. So this platform have to take some time for it to be able to set. And we have to do so that you guys will not face the issue of when the platform is ready and there's social challenges. So that's why we are taking our time. And hoping you guys that before the month of August the platform will be ready. You just have to be patient. So we have handled that part section of the video. Now let's now go to the section part, which is the temporary solution we have put in place for you guys to submit your product to apply since the platform isn't ready. Now what were the temporary solutions? Simply, temporary solutions were forms we just created, different type of forms we created that you can use to apply, you can use to submit your product. Now apart from these forms, now when it has to do with visiting of profile, is a simple way we do it. When you submit your product and your product is being approved and it has been added to our online store, you will be given a link, a social amount of link. So you just click on that link, you visit the store you want to do, and you understand, you sell what you want to do. In that, when you visit the link, you'll be requested to a page where you put the password being given to you. After you input that password you input is still the same password you have been inputting when you want to submit via our submission form. So you just input that password, you get access, then you can now see your profile. When you just see in that page, is just the amount of product you submitted. You see the amount of product, you will see the names. Now you just click anyone you want. Now as you click anyone, you will revert to a page whereby it will show you the number of products, the views you have gotten a product, how many people have viewed your product, how many people have visited your product, how many people have bought your product. You see how many sales you have. Now when the sales have reached our withdrawal process, a withdrawal product button will be active. Here you can just click on and you can withdraw whatsoever you want to withdraw. You understand? So is the profile you're talking about is simply a place where you just be seeing how your product is being performing on our online store. Very, very good. So now The reason why we set up this WhatsApp group was just now, normally in a platform, you will be able to receive updates in that platform, and since that platform will be ready, that's why you put this WhatsApp group here, so that you can just be receiving updates here automatically instead of that platform. So I'm sure you guys have you can be seen in the video here. Just lately we just received the chat in our WhatsApp group that says you can now submit your product on WhatsApp. You can now submit your application on WhatsApp, and it will be viewed and it will be accepted. Now I'm happy that one of our person was able to get up with this idea and they have approved it. But the reason why these temporary solutions were there, these forms were there for you to submit your products and also for you to be able to apply. Why these forms were there was is so that you will be able to, so that it will be able to give us this enough time, and also the how will I call it, the responsibility will not be too much for us, because I told you earlier we have some things setting up the platform. You still have some things accepting this your products temporary, because I told you, you guys are not the only guys here. You have other people on Facebook, you have other people on Telegram, you have other people on Twitter. You have 4 where we are receiving people as putting their products here and we are selling it for them. You understand what I'm saying? So these are the temporary solutions. So this WhatsApp that you guys saw now is just how I call it, is we're just put in place, because I know for you guys to go to the application, let's say the application form for example, now to visit the application form, you fill in your application details and you submit. It's not easy. Why I may say it's not easy, because it's a wasting of data. And another thing is, regarding the submission form now, the password is a problem. You getting the password being changed, you go back, request a new password, all these things. I know it was a problem, but the reason why we did it is so that of privacy. Now there are some people that may not apply, they will just go and submit their product. Now it's a very big challenge for us, because we are small and the influx of people are too many, and when some people make this kind of serious mistakes, now it may take our time. And maybe now, let's say for example, now you submitted your own products now, and those other people now did this same error. Now that person that's supposed to view your product and accept me, now leave now gonna be facing the other person that made this error. So that's why we put all these things in place, so as we to minimize the how will I call it, the amount of effort and time we are using to accept this product, so that we can need to face the platform we are setting up. That was just the reason. So now this WhatsApp problem, I'm sure you guys will make good use of it, because now it is now very easy for you. Now you can just on your WhatsApp submit your product on your WhatsApp, you can apply, and every process will be done for you. Good. So that person that brought up this idea met our the admin, got the approval from him and set it up. He did it for your own best, for the goodness of his heart for you guys, so that you guys will not be passing through all this stress using these forms, so that you guys can just on your WhatsApp and be able to do so. So in this video I'm going to show you how on your WhatsApp you can be able to submit your product, you can be able to apply, and everything goes. You get. So that is, so the last part I want to finish up with this video is joining Beecap is the best opportunity ever. Why? Number 1, most online stores, if you want to join and sell, they will ask for money. You can take acquainted as example. All these are places that enable you to sell your digital products. There are so many, I forgot some of them, but there are so many of them. Now this one is that they have free plan, just like how we allow you free to come and sell your products freely. They have it, but there's limitations. It will have limitation on the amount of products you want to sell. It has limitations, you cannot set your store design, it has limitations for so many other things. So there are limitations. And now the pro now you are talking about that I have to pay for, now that will give you the opportunity, give you the resources to be able to do well in this their platform. Now you have to pay a huge amount of money, but with Beecap is free. Now as you have seen it, now the people that have applied, now you spend any money? No, not a single dime, just only single data you've applied. Now submitting a product, you see the same thing, it's free of charge. Now another reason why you should join Beecap is joining other platforms is not easy. Now let's say for example you've registered into the platform, you have applied your product. Now okay, let your product make sense. Now is a challenge. Some people, you put your product there, let's say for a novel or your ebook or your comic, you put it there, then it will take 5 years, close to 7 years for that your product to make sales. It can. And sometimes sef that your novel may get good cover, it may get good content, but it's not selling. Now when you now meet the customer, now you as the customer will now be telling you, okay, gan that you have to do it, you have to bring in friends again after you don put the how will I call it, you put in a platform, you start bringing people from whatsoever you want to bring, come, let them do it, let these people now be able to give you the views you need, give you the how will I call it, the interaction with your product, so that the product you need to make market in that platform is stressful. Another thing is, even after you plan your books and start generating views, you start generating sales, now the money you get is small. So we've looked at all this and I said, okay, let us just set up this online store to enable everybody have an easy access, have an easy way to be able to do their things without stress. So that is why we set this Beecap. So if you apply your product, you submit your product, I'm telling you, don't worry, we are going to, by the time our platform is ready, we're going to do a live stream whereby we're going to show you why you should use Beecap. Submit your product to Beecap. And I will not friend anybody because we are just starting newly, so we have not yet made the name of ourselves. Because I'm sure that if Beecap was like other online store whereby we like Seller now is a very big brand, people would have rushed it. But it's a new base. You have not have any story. You have people that are certain, but you have not have any story. People that are going to make sales to the extent that people will sit and let me join. But I'm telling you, just try it. As far as it's free, just submit one and see how it goes. You get your sales. As far as your content is good, the cover of the book is good, you get your sales. So just try it. So before I end the video, what is the reminder we're getting from here? Number one, our Beecap Sellers platform is soon coming. Just be patient. You know you have waited, but just be patient, it will be ready. Secondly, now you can submit your product on WhatsApp. You can apply on WhatsApp, and also you can view your profile on WhatsApp. If you just, when you submit your product, there is somebody that will DM me privately on how you can be able to do so on WhatsApp. So everything now is on WhatsApp. So I'm just going to give you guys in the application form now how you're going to do it is very, very easy. Then you enter a WhatsApp, you're in a group, or maybe self privately you DM us. You can just click I want to apply. Then when you're done, you will now follow these details. Now these details is not compulsory, you must follow them in total, but make sure that the details you provide is the amount of details you have listed, so as to enable us to do what, to accept it easier. So you just put I want to apply, name, you just put name, Simuru David, okay, you now put email, which is your email address. You put simurud93@gmail.com. You put your phone number. Please let your phone number be your WhatsApp number, because some people that applied, their phone number was different. When you want to try contacting them now, you have to go to the group or to our Facebook group to go and start looking for them before you get. So please let it be your WhatsApp number. So I'll just put anyone. I just see there. So then the details of yourself is not just a description. That one is so that it's not for us, it's for our customers. So now when your customers see, okay, this social product is in this social merchant, they will know. They will get, because when somebody buys your product, when that person wants to purchase your product, there will be an email that will be sent to him. Now that email will show the person who is the owner of the product. Is it from Beecap or is it from social merchant? Now the person will now see the merchant, and your details of yourself will be there. That person will know the kind of person is buying the product. So you don't put them now, just write anything. I don't need to explain too much. So you just put your details here. So when you are done with your details, you will now put your, I'll call it job stage. But anything you just want to put. Now for example, now you can put I am a student, or I am working in social company. Just like some people that applied in our form, how they did it. I am a student. Somebody put I am self-employed. Somebody put is working in social. Now the reason why I'm doing this is so that we will know the amount of time you are submitting your products, because there are some people that are submitting product too plenty, there are people that are submitting product small. You understand? Now after I put a student, please submit a file of yourself here in this gallery. I just put your click. You now have to do it on WhatsApp. Now you just tap anything you want to tap here, then you submit your phone. It's better safe that you just type in everything first. Let's type in everything you want to type in first. Let's type in everything. I'm a student. Now after I put I'm a student, you now put your location and living in Nigeria. Living in Nigeria on air. Then after I say live in Nigeria on air, I think it's all completed, right? Yeah, I think it's done. So that's just it. We don't need much. So your withdrawal detail, I've told you guys already. Somebody asked, I said this withdrawal detail is when you have made, if you have a system amount of money which you be doing privately. That is when your product have started getting sales. You'll be doing privately on that. The person will tell you when your system amount of product will reach, then you can now receive withdrawal. Why we have not yet released it on the blog post or exam, nobody has yet done so. So that's just it. So living in Nigeria on air. So that just finished. So you just open your gallery, then you post image of yourself, then you now click send, your send button. So now that is it. So for the submission of products is also the same thing. Let me cancel all this and start all over again. So for submission of product is the same thing. Now instead of I want to apply, I want to submit a product. Then after that you now put this. So now the name of the product you put it here. For example, now let's use the ebook that we already have in our how will I call it, in our online store, getting started with WordPress. Click getting started with WordPress. Now after I put the name, what's the description of your product? What do you want to tell people what your product is about so that they can buy your product? You write it here. You put it here. Then you put your dots. Now after I put your listing, now put the type of product you want. Now it's very important. Reason why, so that we can be to allocate the product into their main categories. If it's ebook, we will put it in the ebook. If it's this, you put in this. So you just put ebook. Like me now, it's ebook, and put in here, you put ebook. Now after you submitted your product, now the next thing you have to do now is please submit your file. It should be in a folder. I'm sure all of you know how to create folder. Now I would have said zip folder, but not be everybody gets system. Most people are using phones, so you can just put it in a folder. Just create a folder, write the name of the ebook. Now in that folder you put your cover of the folder. You want to put the cover, you put the cover. Then if you want to put the file of the book, you put the file. Now put it in that folder. Now if you want to submit folder, there's a way. You can just go to documents here, click your document, browse document, and you see, you just select a folder you want to select. Just browse documents, then let's go to the document itself, then let's go to download, and okay. So instead of you submitting the ebook now, you submitting the folder, you can just submit the file here with this document. So you just click for the image, you can click gallery, select your cover. If it's an ebook, you select cover for an ebook. If it's a logo, now is totally different. Logo now is just that you just put in the gallery of the logo you want to submit. Now if it's logo, for example, now you just put in your gallery, then select the image of the logo, you put in the image and you submit it. But if it's ebook, you put this gallery now, instead of now to you, is now the image of the ebook that will be there, the image of the cover. Then after I put the image of the cover, you will now go back and now click on document, press this send again, click on document. Then you now browse on document and choose the file of the ebook, the file of the ebook you want it to be. You understand? So let's first put in your cover of your logo. Go to gallery, select the cover of your ebook. Is it your logo? Your logo must have a cover. No reason I'm putting a cover. You select it. Now for the document, now this document is supposed to contain the file of your logo. Now what I'm saying is that your logo can be 5 logos or 6 logos. So you go to your document and put in your logo. You understand? That is it. So now after you have submitted your content of the product you want to submit, now the next thing now you want to submit is proof of ownership, proof of harmful content. Now if you cannot get now what proof is that just kukuma get a file. You can get a file, or somewhere you just write I am so owner of so, provide clarity that you are the owner of this. Then you submit it the way you are submitting your content of your product. The same thing goes with your, how will I call it, with harmful content. If it's a harmful content, write it and tell us the type of where your content is placed and post it there. Now if you cannot select the proof, you can notify us here. Let's say I have I have added the gallery of my ebook or whatsoever. I'll just go here and say, please, I am the rightful owner, like this. Just understand, type in content of your rightful owner. Please, my my content contains it has a content that is harmful to the user. Let's say, for example, it has too much sex content, it has too much violence content. You just put it. That is if you cannot submit any documents to prove your ownership, you just write it there. If you write it, then you will not be able to do what? DM me privately and consider on that. Now, the reason why I tend to submit this is, it's not for our own benefit. Let's say, for example, now you submit a product. Now, if you submit a product now and somebody else sees that product and that comes and now they put to us that, hello, please, I saw so product on your online store and that product is my product. Now we can be able to use that proof of ownership you gave us to prove to that person that no, you are the rightful owner. That's why they say submit proof, so that it's easier for us to handle it. Most companies, most websites have closed because of this thing. Now Google know they play. You know YouTube now. YouTube is one of their self. They don't play with copyright. So if they see a website and that website have been having copyright issues for, let me say, for a while now, like 6 or 7, they will remove you. They will close you down. So please provide a proof to us. If you cannot provide a file, DM us privately with those, so that we can help you on that. So that we can answer you on that. Now the same thing with harmful content. Now we have users that are older, that are younger than the age of 18. We even have users that are each 12 years old. 12. So please provide. My content now has violence. Now let's say you may release a novel. Now your novel may contain content that has sex or violence. Now put it. So now when a child download the novel, now he said he download the novel from, he said from Beecap, and this novel contain this thing. The guardian now, the parents now come and be complain to us. So now we prove that we show to the person, and the person is buying a product. We show the person that okay, this is so product has so harmful content too. Then the person will now know okay whether should I download it or not. You now know that it is his own wahala. If you download that, you know say you still don't notice, but you still go download that, my own wahala. Now we don't have any products here submitted that this with, most of our products have been educational. So that is it. If you want to use a product that is not educational, it's totally different, please do so. So that is it. So if you want to, you cannot submit your product on WordPress. You can apply on WordPress. It's not a must that you must follow whatever I have done here. This is just an example, just to put you on the way on how to do it. You must not follow this social process. But please, if you are submitting your product, this one is it. Provide detail. It should has a name. It should have description of the product. It should contains the cover of the product, image of the product, so that we can put it for the person on online store. So that when the person sees your product, you will see the image as a proof. Now we are trying to do it in such a way that we can also put video, so that I can now put a video of your product, showcasing your product to somebody in the video format. That one we are on it. It's not yet sure yet. We are on it. So just put an image. Now this image is not for your product. It's just to put on online store so that the person can see what your product is, what it has, the cover, and also your file of your products. So this is it. So if you have any issues, our group is here. Just DM. We are going to help you on it.